Yo, hi guys, it's Beast, back with some more beastly content. So, we've had our fun for the week, I think, so we're gonna get back to making normal content now. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be doing the Lunar Oracle. I'm gonna cover everything here, guys. So, I'm gonna cover 1, how to get the whispers the most efficiently, 2, how to not die. So, there's a couple different things that I don't really know if anybody's gonna cover them. So, first of all, there are mods you need to get, okay? And I mentioned this in like the mods you need for getting this, and I mentioned stacking up on the chest piece mods because you're gonna want the ardent shield. And this literally makes it to where I never have below half health, and I always have that perfect balance of half health and half sanity. And I don't ever have to hear the woo sound that like so many people complain about on Lunar Oracle, okay? There's a really easy way of not hearing that sound, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. So we're gonna go ahead and throw down something we can store crap in, because I still have not built my base. Once again, we're pretty far into this. I've been busy playing with people, rage baiting people, and making a lot of content creators mad because it's fun. So, once again, I'm a standalone content creator. No company owns me, so I can make what the hell I want. So, let's go ahead and get on into this. And why is my carry weight up? So, I'll see you in just a second. So, I've definitely got to get this storage situation situated out. So, first of all, you need to have the 4 set of the new gear. So, boom, we have the 4 set, and we have a shelter top, and then we got the pants. So, this might actually take me like 2 hours to record this video because of how Lunar Oracle is. Like I said, I don't like the 15-minute timer. I'm just going to be honest. I don't think it's a good system. I think it's keeping players not playing, and that's not a good thing. But, apparently can't have an opinion on that. So we're gonna go ahead and head to Mooseville Factory now. Now I will either go to Mooseville Factory or Mooseville, but these two are considered the best areas to go to. And there's a couple other things I want to mention, from tactics of farming the whispers to other things. So first things first, we're a little late on this. Like I said, it's only 15 minutes, and if you're even busy, like you didn't put your stuff away yet, like I didn't put all my crap away yet because 1, my storage isn't together yet. I've got to get my base built. I think that's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to get the base built. I'm going to show you all the base. But I wanted to cover these whispers things and how to do this really easily. So what I usually do if I go to the factory, I like going to the factory because usually I'm able to get to the factory and actually do the factory and also do you know, everything else. So real quickly, we're gonna go ahead and mine some trees here. So well, bam, we're gonna go ahead and mine this tree. This is gonna give us lunar whispers. This will actually start a raid of enemies, and this is actually how you're supposed to be farming these. And once again, enemies are gonna spawn the level you are. So like those of you who are like speed leveling after 20, you might regret it when you got level 44 enemies on you, or level 50 enemies, and you only got tier 3 gear. However, my build for this bow is great, so like I don't have an issue. Once again, I have a full lunar build. Like I said, the ardent shield is super duper OP. I will show you what other mods I use, though I have covered previously, like the mods you should probably be using for Lunar Oracle, and I was dead right. The 2 mods I mentioned, they're dead right, okay? They're the exact mods you want to be using, because glorious. And I'm telling you, this bow is so good. I can't wait to show y'all a 6-star build of this bow. Like I said, or I guess if you've seen some of my videos, I like to do 6-star build showcases because it's pretty easy actually to get a 6-star build, and this right here is just like the most OP Lunar Oracle build that you can use, honestly. Once again, I like Lunar Oracle, I just wish it was longer, and I guess people got really butthurt about that. But as you can see here, we're gonna go ahead and take this guy out, get away from that exploding guy. The bosses usually do drop a lot more whispers. Once again, this thing is just spamming enemies out at me. This is actually a blast. I am so glad there's actually a decent enemy spawn. Usually I think there's just always another player here, and they come and they steal my wave of enemies. That's the thing. On my server, when I was playing, my server has like, I don't know, there's a couple different content creators on here, so I'm guessing there's just a lot of active players for some reason. I guess that's the reason. But as you can see here, I was actually able to kill all the waves there. Usually when I get here, there's like 3 other dudes all killing my waves and not even letting me get the drops for crap, so I can't even get the things collected. And once again, I still think that whispers are kind of annoying to have to get while farming the chest. I have heard of the idea of, instead of just farming the chest and the whispers on the same night, do 1 night of farming the whispers and just continuously going back, mining a tree, and then killing the waves, mine a tree, kill the waves. You could even go to an area where no one else is going to be at, so that you're guaranteed to actually get your whispers. This will allow you to farm whispers up a lot quicker. I have heard someone say they were able to get 900 whispers farmed up just by going to a secluded area where there's a lot of trees, mine trees until enemies spawn, kill the enemies, and then continue. But as you can see, that's the first chest that I hit in Mooseville. The next chest is actually going to be up here. Now you can go up here or you can go into this building right here. They're both going to have chests, and I think we're actually going to go into this building. There's another tree logging spot just back there that we can actually go to, and as you can see there's another player running around. Once again, like, some of you getting lucky where like you're doing these runs and you're not seeing any other players and they're not taking all the enemy kills. Must be nice. Must be nice. As for me, no, I usually don't see that. So here are the Oracle Crate, 35 out of 40. See what I'm saying? This is the thing I don't like about it. I really do suggest for you to go ahead and just take yourself to an area and farm the whispers and then run it on the second round. So with that being said, we are like 2 in-game hours into this, so I'm sure we're already 5 minutes into this. But I'm just gonna take myself to some trees now, probably drive away a little bit from this player here because I'm sure he's craving for some whispers and just jonesing for them. That's the thing I don't like about this event either. That's the thing that makes this so annoying to me, and my solution I've came up with is going to be just farming the whispers separately, because I don't feel like having to like scrap the whispers together, go to the next chest, scrap the whispers together. That's just like a terrible way to be playing. And I'm also not even going to be mentioning like the food buffs I guess I should start titling my videos as like semi-veteran videos, or like at least you have to have a mod build, because as soon as you have mods built up, it is so easy to clear this stuff even with just tier 3 armor. I mean, all of these enemies are just so cheesy to kill with this power surge build. And once again, this maybe is just an OP build, and let me know if any of you are having more difficulties actually killing these waves of enemies. And if you are, maybe playing a team or something would be a suggestion. I've even heard people say that they've been able to farm up more of these whispers by playing in a team. I don't really see how. Maybe it's just because they were able to, you know, kill the enemies quickly. But when you have like a one-shot bow build, I mean, you really don't have an issue with this. Like I said, the power surge build's OP. My first video over that, it ain't nothing. Wait till you see the Lunar Oracle build, because this build, even though it's a new set and it's like, oh, that set's for Lunar Oracle, outside of Lunar Oracle, this build does really good. I mean, I've done the dungeon all the way to the 10th wave with a couple players a few times now with this build, with the Lunar Oracle build equipped. I did have a build built for like non-Lunar Oracle where it didn't use the Lunar set, but the set actually seems really good for this bow. And it's kind of confusing to me, and then I looked at the set and it seems like it says when your HP's above 70% it gives you a buff. I'm thinking, I'm not sure if that's a typo or not. I was thinking this was supposed to be the low HP set. And here we go. We're finally actually using our snapshot for the first time in this season. Here's why I like snapshot. It's because when you aim down sights, you get the extra damage. Once again, this bow is just great. But this is how I recommend farming for your whispers. So I think I'm going to farm this, and I'll see you on the next oracle. So I'm going to have to wait 45 minutes once this oracle's over. But this is definitely the way to get the whispers. Do not be going like trying to get the whispers and then go get the chest. But I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty. And real quickly, let me just go ahead and show you. I got 407 of the Lunar Whispers. This is just from like one night of farming, so on the next night I can go ahead and start farming these chests. And I know earlier I said that Mooseville was like the very best area, but I do highly encourage you to one, I'm gonna show you an item to make real quickly. We're doing this a little too late if you ask me, but it's okay. So as you can see here, this map here, I'm gonna leave it linked down below, actually will show you exactly where the Lunar Oracle chests are. So as you can see here, we have Fisker Harbor over here. This has 4 chests. Frostforge Teleport Towers area has 4 chests. So that one's another one that's pretty easy to hit if you are just gonna teleport back. And once again, you could go from tower to tower on some of these. Like this one right here looks like a pretty small one, Hive Rail. You could run it and get back to the tower pretty quickly. But aside from just getting back to the tower, actually, there's a craftable item called a blockade, or like a blockage fixer or something like that. So let's go ahead and find this. Can I craft this yet, or do I have to unlock it in like the advanced supplies bench? So it might be an advanced supplies bench thing, or you might even have to unlock the recipe. I have received a few of these. Either I'm missing it in the crafting menu or something, but they're like blockage fixers, and they allow you to like reset your teleportation time, so you can just instantly teleport again. But once again, it's like the TP blocker. I swear I've been able to craft them before. I remember seeing them in a crafting menu. Maybe it was like next season or something, and maybe they only unlock on phase 2. But when those unlock, you are going to be able to do a lot more of these chests in one single run. It's going to allow you to, once you unlock all the chests in one area, you'll then be able to teleport to the next area, unlock all the chests in it, and teleport to the next area just by teleporting back to your base. Once again, since we are just on a chest run, we're going to be making this quick because we farmed in one instance, and on this instance we're going to be opening the chest. This should be a lot quicker, and actually it's funny because we're speedrunning here, but like the Starwalker and everything's here, so we should get some whispers from that Starwalker real quick. Please let me collect. Oh yeah, they did something with it. I'm thinking they fixed the collect button or something, because that was a lot better. So I don't see any deviation once again, and our HP is pretty low, so it's not that our HP is not low enough to spawn a deviation. That's definitely not what it is. So we're gonna head on over to my next one. Once again, I'm gonna show you like the fastest way of just running all of this. If you're just going after the chest and you farmed your whispers first, which is how I highly recommend you to do it. Once again, if you don't have the blockage things, if those are a phase 2 unlock, I'm not quite sure on that, because I thought for sure I was able to craft them in phase 1. Regardless, you can obtain them from chests, I'm thinking it is. So just keep an eye out for those and hang on to those. Those are going to allow you to get more of these chests in one single run. As you can see, another one. I don't see a deviation, but those deviations are snaggly little boogers, and sometimes they'll like take 3 or so minutes to spawn before they actually spawn. So that's the third chest here. I'm not quite sure if I'm missing a chest here when I do this run, but once again, I'll leave that map link down below. But we're going to go ahead and head on into the backside here now. We're going to collect chest number 3 of this area, and we're going to head straight to Mooseville from here. This is my like one-shot run. This is like the best beginner run I would definitely suggest, is running the factory and then Mooseville, especially if you did the whispers farming like I did. I showed you earlier how you can do both at the same time, collecting the chest and doing the whispers farming, and there we go, another mod box. I don't see a deviation. Always check behind you and check around you when it comes to these deviations, because this game has a very bad track record of actually not spawning them like in front of you or anything. Ooh, we had to use that HP back there. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Hey, look, we're getting whispers out of this, so we are going to collect those real quick, but we're going to go ahead and head to Mooseville from here, and I usually just straight up just shoot straight out of this portal here, and we're going to head to Mooseville. You could have the teleport tower unlocked and once again have those blockage devices that are going to allow you to teleport faster. I'm thinking that with the current TP time, you should be able to do at least one area and teleport to the next one. So once again, with this new method of farming the whispers first, once again, we only got to 400, so it's not like we're going to be able to open that many more chests. But I did hear that if you do it in a team, and I think maybe now that I've done the method, I think next time I do the method, I might be able to get more farmed up. But we're going to head to Mooseville now. I'll see you there. Alrighty, and we're pretty much at Mooseville. We're just outside of it, but there's actually a chest like just here right at the entrance. And this thing's out of fuel again. We're probably going to have to switch to the bike because I actually don't have any fuel currently. So real quickly, just hop over to the bike here. We're then gonna hop on the bike and head up there. So as you can see here, there's our first chest. Like I said, we're trying to collect these as quickly as possible. If you do farm the whispers first, you are able to collect a lot more chests, and that is something to definitely remember. So let's go ahead and hit this chest right here. There are 3 chests I'm gonna hit here. I might actually hit 4. We'll see on how the whispers are doing here. And once again, even with farming the whispers first, I guess what you could do, since I'm able to get this so far, if you are only able to get to like 400 like what I was able to do, though I think I started late on the last harvest, or on the last Lunar Oracle. They should call it a harvest or something. I think I may have started late on the last Oracle. I think I was explaining stuff to y'all, so we don't have as many as I could have farmed. So yeah, it should work out just farming them first. Once again, don't see a deviation. I still think the deviation spawn rate's a little bit ridiculous. That being said, I've gotten most of them. I haven't been able to find like a full list of all the deviations that are lunar. It'd be nice if I could find that, because I wanted to show y'all just a quick little list that show you every single deviation you're going to be farming for. That way you can like do your own little checklist and be able to check off all of these lunar deviations. So once you have them, you can place them in your eternal end and never use them again. Well, depending on some of these. Some of these you might want to use again. We'll see. But another chest here. We just opened number 3 of this area. We're going to go ahead and go to number 4 now. Because, well, yeah, this is just the best areas. Once again, don't see a deviation, but someone in chat people in chat will usually tell you if they're at the chest and they see your deviation there, and they're like, "Ah, you left a deviation here," and it's like it triggers them, but it's like, well, the thing didn't spawn when I was near it, so I didn't see it. But let's get on into this next chest now. Once again, it's just right over here. Here is this chest, and as you can see, it's only 11. So if I had more whispers farmed up, and I wish the whispers didn't have a 2-hour decay time, because even just doing them in 2 harvests, like that's all you can do. You can farm it for 2 Lunar Oracle cycles, and then that's it. And then we keep getting those stupid overload pants. So there we go. We're done with that. We should actually be able to teleport back to base now. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do now. We're going to head to base, and then I think we're going to hit Frost Forge up, because it also has chest to farm. Alrighty, so Frostforge Teleport Tower. Here we are. It is currently only 12 p.m. so we should actually be able to run this, and then we probably could teleport back to base one more single time and run one more location. So far we're at 7. This will make 11. So I'm thinking, yeah, you should be able to at least get to 10 to 15 chests per Lunar Oracle. And I can't wait to see what Phase 2 brings with Ashington and places like that. It should be very interesting, to say the least, to see how the Lunar Oracle chests are in Ashington. But we're going to go ahead and fly down here and get started on these chests. I'm thinking the first one is actually at like the first boss area, so here, I'm going to show you. So we're going to drop all the way down here, and we're going to be aiming for that teleporter right there. So I guess I'll run this as a time lapse, and then I'll see you in a second. Nope, almost didn't make it up here, almost fell off. So we're going to go ahead and go through, I think this one actually, there might be a chest down here. Will this take us to where we're needing to go? Where is this taking us? Because I don't think this is usually it. Yeah, so this teleport tower actually is going to take us right to it. So we can actually see the first chest that we're going to right here. Once again, I got a map link down below. It shows you exactly where they are, so that you don't have to actually watch a video or anything to find the best areas. But this is generally a good run. I think I'd start in Mooseville Factory, then go to Mooseville, and then by then you should be able to teleport to here. And we're going to see in Phase 2 on what other sort of good areas there are. Not sure if there's actually a chest down here. I wasn't really remembering 100%. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here because we do not need to be here. Though we could kill the boss here. That's another thing. This is gonna be some easy whispers here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and collect some whispers real quick. So once again, I love this bow. It's just so good. Even this Igna Messenger here, last season, any other build, it was so annoying dealing with the shield. Boom, there's 32 more of those. So that is definitely worth hitting. Just real quickly, so you know, there's definitely an easy hookup of whispers there, just by killing that boss. Once again, Ardent Shield is the best mod for Lunar Oracle. I mean, you're basically not going to be taking damage most of the time. And also, Frostforge might be a little bit of a better area if you just want to kill the enemies there, but I wouldn't rely on killing the enemies in any point of interest, just because the chances of other players running this is actually pretty high. So you might not actually be able to get to any of those. I'm thinking the next chest we're actually going to go to is going to be the chest in the boss room area. So let's go ahead and get on to that now. I don't think there was one in here, if I remember correctly. I did run this, but like it really felt like a slow one to me, so I didn't really want to run it. Here, there's enemies to kill in here. Once again, this is wonderful. There's no people here. I can actually get some extra whispers here. I should be able to. Actually, I don't think so. I think I needed to mine like a rock before jumping down here. So I guess if you're doing this and you do want to get the whispers outside of the bosses, you might actually want to go ahead and go mine a rock or something so that you can have... Oh, look, we got some more enemies here. There we go. So let's see. Are they going to drop any whispers? Yeah, so we're getting whispers. Once again, this area seems like a good place if you're actually wanting to farm some whispers up. But overall, once again, I would not rely on that just because, well... yeah. Now the good thing is people are mostly running Mooseville, so once again, it might be a good area if you want to farm the whispers while you're playing the game. Because look at this, I'm getting a good amount of whispers out of Frostforge here. But there's the actual chest, and there's another boss in here actually. So once again, this place is full of bosses. This is probably one of the better places if you want to farm your whispers while farming the chest. Because this area is actually full of bosses. The only thing in the main, see, as you can see, there's another player here now, and they're going to go through and kill everything else, and you're not going to get a single whisper out of it. And that's my point of farming the whispers first. But boom, there's that. And who's doing me damage? I don't know. So that was chest number 2. I'm not actually sure where the other chests are. We might actually take a look at the map real quickly. Actually, how is our teleport tower doing? Because if we can just teleport back to base, we can. Awesome. So we're going to go back to base, and I'm going to go see where else I can go to. We'll take a look at the map. We still have more chests to collect, so let's go. Alrighty, and Hive Rail, I'm thinking this might actually be a good area to speed run through this. I don't remember where all the chests are here either, though. I do know there are chests. Is that the chest? No. So here's the first chest. Awesome. This is the good thing about Hive Rail. Hive Rail seems like a very good area, actually. As you can see, you can get some heals up pretty quickly. Once again, the enemies here are just naturally going to be higher level, so keep that in mind. And look at that. You can be interrupted and still collect from this now. Very good patch. Love it. just make it 20 minutes now, so I have just a tiny bit more time to collect these, and I will be happy. So let's get on into the next chest. We're just gonna kind of fly through this because I know most of the other two chests are in this back sort of region area, so we're gonna be rushing here because once again you are under the 15-minute time limit. I do just wish it was 20, 25, or 30 minutes. Honestly, that is my only complaint with Lunar Oracle. I actually don't mind it, I just don't know how it's gonna do for being filler content for, you know, months and months and months. And Lunar Oracle is sent? Isn't that so strange that it said Lunar Oracle again for going in here? But like I said, I just don't know how it's going to be for this being the only content for months and months. That's where I have an issue at. And I'm thinking the other one's back here. And once again, we're taking a little bit more damage here, trying to ride through here. But the other chest, I think it's actually, yeah, so there's one. I see it right there. Let's see how quickly we can get to that. Once again, we are in a rush here to get to these chests because we do not have that much time. And I'm not worried about my HP because once again, I have the Ardent Shield mod on my chest, and that is just glorious. So we seen that chest was over there, so we're just gonna aim for this. There is the other chest there. Should have gotten that one maybe first, because then I could have jumped from there to here. But once again, we're rushing here. That's what I don't like about Oracle, is just that it creates such a rush sort of thing to try and get to the next chest. And I definitely didn't like it when I was farming Whispers. It's a lot more tolerable when you already have the Whispers farmed, but this is still just ridiculous having to rush to this chest. And also just having to climb this mountain to rush to this chest. Once again, give me just a little bit more time, but I'm going to miss this chest. And I think a lot of people do this on their last chest. They just don't end up getting it. But once again, one chest is over that way, and, well, I guess one chest was right over here. But I do believe this is about the end of the video. Link down below to the minimap I was using. But I'm out of here. See yous. Keep it beast mode.